I never understood it when people would say, oh, you know, in your 20s, you just need to be alone. And I never quite got it because they would never explain to me that it's so important to define yourself on your own terms. If you think about it, when you're in love, that person's opinion affects your opinions. And everything you do goes through this filter of how would they feel about it. Because if you're a caring person and you're in love, then that's what you do. But there's something really wonderful about changing your life if you want to, cutting your hair short if you want to, moving to New York if you want to, changing directions of your entire creative outlook if you want to, and having it only be on your own terms.
In my last vlog, I packed up my stuff into my van and started driving across Europe. I drove from the south of Portugal via Porto to Galicia and the north of Spain. I got in some fun surf sessions and it was a great start to my solo road trip. I left Spain to head to Biarritz, which is where this vlog will continue. Good morning, guys. So yesterday I made it to Biarritz, France, and it was such a struggle to find a camping. I called pretty much all the camping spots in the area and I drove to some of them. Most of them were full because right now it's August, and one of them was actually free, and take a guess, no, two of them were free, but take a guess how much they were per night. So the first one was cheap, you know, it was only 50 euros a night, but without electricity. And the second one was 68 euros a night, but you could also get a spot by the beach, which would be 78 euros. I'm like, no. But yeah, I guess it's Biarritz after all. But I mean, for that price you can get an Airbnb in another city. Anyway, so I was like, okay, cool, what am I gonna do now? And then I found on Google Maps, I found like a motorhome parking area, which is so cool. Is where I stayed last night. You just have to register here, and then you pay 12 euro for one night and 24 euros for 2 nights, and you put in your number plate, and then you scan that when you enter, and you can find a spot. The place is pretty much as good as a campsite. Over there you've got like a water fountain, so I filled it up into this portable shower. It's the first time actually using it. And you even have electricity over there. So right now I'm charging some of my stuff here. If you go on Google Maps, this is what it's called. Air Park, Air the Camping Cars, Biarritz. And I can highly recommend this if you're looking for a place to stay, because it's also super close to the center of Biarritz. Not like super close, but compared to the other camping spots, it's actually closer. But yeah, this place is great. One of the last days that there are waves. Have a look at this. Oh, maybe on Thursday. But apart from that, it's looking super flat. So right now I'm actually about to check the waves here in Biarritz. Waves are super small, but it could be fun with a longboard. Also, it's so crowded, but yeah, the water is warm, so you can wear a short wetsuit, which is kind of motivating me. After my surf, I strolled around Biarritz and got food at this super cute cafe called Bali Bowls. I was also very excited because I spotted myself in the store window of Une, the jewelry brand I shot with back in Costa Rica in January. Today I'm using my new gas cooker for the first time and I'm oddly excited about it. I don't know why, but it's so much fun. It makes you feel, really gives you all the camping vibes. So right now I am boiling some spaghetti. Okay guys, I was super excited the pasta was done, so I wanted to drain it. And this happened. Yay! Luckily I have enough to make a second batch. Okay, now this time I managed to do the pasta. We're just going to be adding some tomato sauce to the mix. I love it when pasta has lots of sauce, it's like the best. And I also got this ricotta pesto, which I'm going to mix in too. And then just heat it up. Okay, let's give it a try, shall we? I think I'm gonna put this into a Tupperware box and then head down to the beach to eat it to, yeah, catch the sunset. Hello from beautiful Hossegor. I came here from Biarritz with the intention of staying for one night only and then driving further up the coast, but I honestly kind of fell in love with this place. So I've been spending 2 nights here already, and I think I'm going to stay tonight as well. I really love the beaches here. They're super long and you've got these really cool dunes. I found a spot to stay which is actually pretty much right by the beach, and the food here is amazing. They've got all these delicious restaurants which like sell smoothie bowls and all that kind of stuff that I like, all these health food spots that are just incredible. And the vibe here is so cool because, you know, this place is really famous for surfing. Unfortunately right now there aren't really any waves, which is a little bit sad. You can definitely tell this is like a surf town, and the surf vibe here is really cool. They've got so many cute shops where you can browse for new surfboards, and they've got all these like outlet shops as well for big surf brands. Like for example for Billabong, they've got an outlet store here. This place is amazing. I'm excited to spend some more time here. Good does this look? I got myself some nice cream, banana bread and a green juice. Let's see what the nice cream the consistency looks so good. And then here we've got some peanut butter. What is this? I think some more nuts. I don't think you can eat this flour though. The place I've been camping at for the last 2 nights, it's called Cap Breton Campers Rest Area. It's 14 euros a night. And what I really like about it is that it's so close to the ocean. You've got electricity and a water tap, and I'm gonna fly the drone to show you how close it actually is to the ocean. Oh, this is a surf report. I mean, it could be worse, but I kind of doubt that there'll be any decent waves. Let's go to the beach and check. Hey guys, so the wave situation these last few days has been very sad because it's pretty much been flat, and I'm really craving a surf. I'd love to go surf. So I've just parked up at the beach to go check it out. The report is looking really bad, but let's see. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do a little beach day. Hello beautiful people. So I just took a proper shower and washed my hair, which is nice because tonight is the first night I'm actually staying at a proper campsite. In Hossegor I stayed at places where I'm allowed to park. It's like a campsite, but it's not like a proper campsite with like indoor showers. They had like beach showers and stuff. Right now I'm not in Hossegor anymore. I'm in a place called Dune du Pilat, and you might have seen this place on Instagram because these are the largest dunes in Europe, and I wanted to check them out before I drive back to Germany. And the campsite I'm parked at, it's called Plia Camping, and the dunes are actually right behind me. It's so cool. Like from where I've parked my car I can see the dunes. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna put on some proper clothes and I'm gonna go check out the dunes for sunset. Should be nice. Apparently it's really busy, but it will still be nice. I was parked here, but then, wow, look at this light. Then when you look down, those are the dunes. Really cool. Like, it looks so majestic. They go all along here, and from the camping you can actually walk up to the dunes, which is what I'm gonna do. Walking up here in the sand is a proper workout. I'm up on the dune, and down here is actually the campsite I'm staying at. This could be me, but I'm traveling alone. So instead of an Instagram boyfriend, I have a tripod. So I'm gonna go try and fly the drone. I'm not sure if you can do it here because in some places like Biarritz you can't do it, like it just won't let you fly it, but we shall see because it would be really great to see this place from a bird's eye perspective, and it would make it really nice to get some photos and videos of myself. Good morning, guys. So this morning I came back to the dunes to take some photos and fly the drone again because last night for sunset it was pretty busy here because everyone was sitting here to watch the sunset. So I thought I'd come early in the morning. I mean, now it's 8 o'clock and there's pretty much no one around. Let me show you. How beautiful is this? And not a soul inside. And here I've actually set up my tripod because I'm taking some photos of myself with the iPhone. This is the app that I'm using. I discovered it through TikTok. It's called Lens Buddy, and it's really cool because on here you can like your iPhone will take photos, like you can choose how many it will take, like 30 or 10 or something. There will be like an interval in between the photos, so it'll do a countdown. It will take 30 photos with a 2-second interval in between, but you can adjust these things, so it's super cool. I like it. So far it's been going well. I got some 1 or 2 shots which I like.
Happens every summer. Things are moving slow, and time to unwind only gives me time to spend alone. And I can't help but wonder if anyone's in town, scrolling through the phone on a Sunday, just hanging around with nothing to do. Summer, loving, give me something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have got one of the longest drives of the trip ahead of us. 13 hours and 42 minutes, 1,381 kilometers from the coast of France to Munich. I'm not going to be driving all of this in one bit. I'm going to stop along the way obviously, but it's going to be a lot of driving. I've been driving for 4 hours now, so I just filled up the car and I decided to do a little break now. I found this nice area to park the van, made myself some cereal, put out the camping chair, so I'm going to relax now before I continue driving. I think traveling by yourself is exciting, eye-opening, and it makes you feel so independent and free, but it's also a bit of an emotional roller coaster. Some days you'll be standing at a beautiful campsite by the beach, watching the sunset after a long day of surfing with your new friends that you just made in the water. Those are the good days. On other days, however, you'll be by yourself in the middle of nowhere, sleeping at some random creepy campsite after a long day of driving. You'll be cooking yourself pasta and wishing you weren't alone. This was definitely one of those nights. And whilst we might all wish that there were only good days, you have to realize that you can't have one without the other. Because the truth is that those difficult days will shape you and help you grow more than you will ever know. Good morning, friends. I'm currently sitting in my car. It's raining outside and it's 13 degrees. I am approximately 2 hours away from Munich. I left the dunes and I drove across France. I spent one night at a random campsite in France, and then my initial plan yesterday was to drive from that campsite, like get some distance down and get a lot closer to Germany. But then I checked the weather app and I noticed that it was raining pretty much everywhere closer to Germany. And at that point I was close to Lake Geneva, and I checked there and there it wasn't supposed to rain, so I decided to spend a night there, which was really nice. I didn't get a lot of driving done yesterday, but you know, I just enjoyed the time without the rain, because when it's raining and you're in this van it's not very cozy and stuff. This morning I woke up at 7. I had 5 hours and I think like 20 minutes to drive to Munich. Got a lot of driving done already, and now I've only got 2 hours and 20 minutes left, and it feels so weird to be this close to your destination. I mean, I've been kind of in this van for the last 2 weeks and driving a lot, and I don't know, it just makes me kind of emotional to think about it. It makes me reflect like on the past weeks and stuff. I'm also happy that the drive went well, that I'm safe and everything. So yeah, let's get the last 2 hours and 20 minutes down and let's get to Munich. I just made it to Munich, and when they put in the roof tomorrow, the car has to be completely empty, so I'm gonna empty it right now. Let's clean this mess up as well. Hey guys, I am back in Portugal. Whilst I was in Munich, they fitted the pop-up roof, which is super exciting because now when you put it up, you've got so much more space in the van and you can sleep up there as well. I think in one of my upcoming videos I'll show it to you guys properly. Yeah, but for now I am back here. Julia is actually driving the van from Germany to Portugal for me because I really didn't want to do that way again, and I'm actually traveling somewhere next week, so I have to do some things here before I leave. So yeah, that's the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this journey. I think one thing that I really want to bring across with these videos, especially with the solo travel ones, is that traveling alone can be so much fun. It can be so empowering. I think a lot of people are scared to travel by themselves, which I completely understand, because when I finished school, when I was like 18, 19, I really wanted to go travel, but I thought I couldn't do it because I didn't have anyone to travel with. I didn't have a boyfriend at the time, and Julia was still in school, so I was so reluctant to go somewhere by myself, which now I wish I could tell my younger self to just go out there and, you know, travel by yourself, because it's honestly so empowering. It makes you feel so independent, and it's such a great way to meet people. I honestly met a lot of people on the way, because I think when you're by yourself, you kind of like have to meet people. You're just so much more open, whereas when you're with a friend, you're always like with your friend and you just do your thing and you're not as open to meeting other people. Anyway, I hope maybe I can inspire you guys a little bit to go on solo trips, because I think they're so great. They're really great to get in touch with yourself. I think also, you know, even if you have a friend to travel with or a boyfriend, I think it's nice to just go on a solo trip like once a year to just kind of be in touch with yourself and figure out what it is that you want to do and how you're really feeling about life, because I think those solo trips also give you a lot of space for like reflection on your own life. Before I continue rambling on, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe to my channel to not miss any of my upcoming videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!